What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. You're watching Tom Trips Out, and in this episode I'm going to show you everything I eat in a day. My name's Tom, this is my trip out.
Well, hey everybody, come along with me. Take a trip to a place to find what I see. Make people eat food, see the joy they bring, and how much it costs to try new things. Well, come and watch me on my trip out. My name's Tom, this is my trip out.
Alright, so we're just on my balcony. You're going to head down, and first things first, we're going to grab a coffee. You can see my stairwell's so narrow. So yeah, the reason I like to get a coffee first separately is because in a restaurant they'll always charge more for a coffee than just in the convenience store or on a little. You could also get a cheap coffee, like there's local people with a small stall on the street that they'll be selling drinks and milk tea and coffees and stuff, and those can be about $1. But where I'm going is a convenience store, and they're 50 cents, so it's just a way to save money. Hi. I'm just making a video about what I do today. So I'm getting my coffee. So you can pay with a banking app. So yeah, it's like this little, it's made by Nescafe. It's a little baby pop can of coffee. There's another one in there in the fridge that it's more like just an espresso. Same thing in a little can, but it's a little bit stronger. When I'm really tired, I get the other one. So there's 50 cents so far. And you'll see, normally in a whole day of food, I can keep it around $10, $10 or $11. So now we gotta go get my breakfast. And there's a Khmer restaurant like right across the street from me, and they have a lot of variety on the menu. And in the morning I love to get a beef and noodle soup. Something you're probably not used to eating for breakfast back home. Let's go check it out. Like this one? And with the soup I ordered, you get a few things that come on the table with it. So this is a bunch of like sweet basil and herbs. These are pickled chili peppers and then garlic. Thank you. So this is like a pickled hot pepper. Alright, so here I am. I'm back in my apartment, and it's a little later on in the day, and it's time for lunch. And so we already went out for breakfast, so I thought I'd show you delivery. I get a lot of my meals through the delivery apps, and if you go check my videos, I've made a video about all the food delivery apps. But today there's a good deal on one of them, and that's what we're going to go for. I'll show you here. So here we go. It's a restaurant called Kung Fu Kitchen, and they're having a 50% off sale. This is what's on sale. So it's only $2.40. It's usually $4.80. So here's a breakdown of the order. So there's a little bit of tax, and it's close by, so the delivery is very cheap. It comes to $2.64 total with delivery and everything. But if you go in person, you can't get this deal. That's why it's important to use the apps. and then it lets you know when it's been picked up and you can watch him drive to you. All right, the guy's on the way over here. It's very close, so I ran down. And I usually go out to the road because I'm kind of down a weird alleyway and they never find it. So I'm gonna go out to the road and collect it. Here he is. I'm just making a video. Thank you. So we got it. So let's get this thing back upstairs and I'll show you the unboxing and have a few bites. Okay, we're back up in my apartment. So it's like lots of pickled chilies. This is like cabbage that's been barbecued a little bit or grilled. This is a type of fungus, I think it's called earwood. I forget what it's called. It's in the fungus family. It's really good. And then there's rice underneath and there's lots of beef in here. Oh yeah, it's really spicy. Each one of those red chilies is enough to burn your whole mouth. And there's a lot of them in here. The only thing I don't like is there's a lot of cilantro, which I'll admit it goes really well in this dish. But I'm just one of those people that I don't really like cilantro, so it's usually pretty clumped together because they just dropped it in. So I take my chopsticks and I take as much of it out. And yeah, so then look, that's an amazing meal from Kung Fu Kitchen for just $2.60 delivered to my door. Stay tuned for dinner time. Alright, so it's dinner time and I decided to come out to Basak Lane to a place called Kebab Alert. And it's like a Turkish kebab and shawarma place. So I'm gonna get a chicken plate and see what that looks like. Different wraps and pitas and kebab plate. And so far today I've only spent about $5. Oh, what's that? Making a video. No thanks. $1? I don't have $1, sorry. No thank you. And I have a free winning beer tab. Here in Cambodia, when you open a can of beer, the tab comes right off and you have a chance to, it'll have like a number 1, like you won one free beer. So I'm gonna bring one of those to the store and get like a free beer after this meal. And then that'll be the end of my day. Thank you. Actually come here a lot. They're open really late. They're open till I think 2 in the morning. And so whenever I come home from a gig, I live right behind here. So I hop out of the tuk-tuk and before I go up into my apartment, I come and check if they're still open and get one last shawarma before the night's over. So it's all done. That was really good. It's always really fresh here. It's like even the salad is nice and crispy and the sauces are nice and they're always busy here, so that's a really good sign. So now I'm just walking through the rest of Basak to get to the convenience store and let's take a look around and see what we see as we walk by. got my free, it's like a winning beer tab, and you have to give 500 real with it. I have one in Cambodia. Thank you. It's as easy as that. I almost couldn't catch it on camera fast enough. So every time you open one of these, there's a chance you could win one, and you could even win money. I've won, it said $5 one time. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Remember, until next time, how you spend your days is the way you spend your life. It's never too late.